Hi everybody, welcome to Metal Planet. I am Max Gray. Today I'm gonna do a review of the new Dark Tranquillity album, Endtime Signals. With some personal changes between the band's last album Moment and Endtime Signals, the singer Michael Stan is now the only remaining original member of Dark Tranquillity. At the end of this video, I'm gonna give my opinion on whether the new album sounds more like a Michael Stan album or if it still sounds like Dark Tranquillity. I'm also gonna give my opinion on whether the band should have continued under the Dark Tranquillity name or not. So now, let's get straight into the review. If I can describe Endtime Signals with one word, it's balance. With this release, the band managed to achieve a good balance on many levels. If we start with the vocals, there is a healthy dose of both harsh vocals and clean vocals. The presence of harsh vocals will please underground metal fans. And on the other side of things, the clean vocal passages give Stan's voice a multi-dimensional quality. Songs like Shivers and Voids have only harsh vocals. The song False Reflection has only clean vocals, while many songs like Not Nothing and Wayward Eyes contain both styles. Now at 50 years old, the singer still has a strong and powerful voice. Often described as a melodic death metal band, Dark Tranquillity shows with its new album that it is a good embodiment of this label. With aggressive guitar riffs, melodic lead guitar parts, and keyboard sounds, the album achieves a good balance between melody and aggression. For me, the keyboard gives a depth to the music that is not found in the music of some of Dark Tranquillity's peers. An example where the keyboard elevates the music is the song Our Disconnect. For the guitar solos, I think that the guitarist has a good way of playing solos that demonstrate both technique and feeling. For that style of music, you can hear emotion in his solos. They are not too self-indulgent, but still demonstrate technical skills. Examples of songs with such guitar solos are Unforgivable and The Last Imagination. So that's what I'm talking about when I say that Endtime Signals has a good balance on many levels. There is a balance between harsh and clean vocals, a balance between aggressive guitar riffs and melodic elements, and a balance in the solos between technicality and feeling. Now I'm gonna talk briefly about a few individual songs. The track Shivers and Voids is a nice album opener with its energy. It sets the tone well for the rest of the album. Another track that has a distinct element is One of Us Is Gone. It contains instruments like a violin, a viola, and a cello. While listening to it, I found that strings fit well with the music of Dark Tranquillity. Maybe the band could try to incorporate more of those instruments in future songs. If you like the heavier side of the band, the song Bleaker Sun should satisfy your needs with its heavy guitar riffs. My favorite songs from Endtime Signals are The Last Imagination and Unforgivable. I mostly like the vibe in both songs. For the production, the album was produced by Martin Brandstrom, the band's keyboard player. I have to say that the production is a nice modern production, but that it has a sound that is pretty similar to the production style of the past releases from the band. Overall, I think that Endtime Signals is a good release. I give it a score of 7.5 out of 10. What I mostly like is the balance in the musical elements I was talking about earlier, and the power and the versatility of Stan's voice. One complaint I have about the album is that I feel that even though almost all the songs are good, there are no songs that stands out that much from the rest. It's like everything is good, but no track is exceptional. I have indeed a few favorite songs from the album, but I feel that there are no songs on the release that is on the same level as some of the band's best songs like Focus Shift and Misery's Crown, for example. But Endtime Signals is enjoyable overall. I listened to a lot of Dark Tranquillity when I was younger. I really liked the Gothenburg sound. Unfortunately, I kind of stopped listening to the band's music a couple of years ago, not because I didn't like the last releases, but mostly because I branched off to other bands. Listening to Endtime Signals was an occasion for me to reconnect with the band's music and I plan to restart digging into its catalog. As for the personal changes, I have to say that I didn't notice it that much in relation to the sound of the band. Musically, Endtime Signals still very much feels like a Dark Tranquillity album and not a Michael Stan solo release. Endtime Signals is a continuation of what the band was doing before and not a departure. Since there is now only one original member left in the band, should Dark Tranquillity have changed name? It's a difficult question to answer. I think that when bands retain original members after a long period of time, it gives an authenticity to the band. But I also think that the most important is the music itself. With Endtime Signals, the new members have proven that they can make a good album that goes in the same vein as the material the band released before. So in my opinion, while not ideal, it is okay that the band continues under the Dark Tranquillity name because the spirit of the band is still alive under the current incarnation. If you have just discovered Dark Tranquillity, want to hear more and don't know where to start, as a recommendation, I suggest that you listen to the album Fiction from 2007. Me and my brother, we listened to that album a lot when we were teenagers. To me, this is one of the best albums from the band. Fiction has it all: the riffs, great harsh and clean vocals, a good production, and many standout tracks. If you want to discover another band from the Gothenburg sound, I recommend that you listen to the album At War with Reality from At the Gates. It is another veteran melodic death metal band from Sweden that has put out quality music like that particular album in the recent years. So that's it for me for today. If you like heavy metal album reviews, I encourage you to consider subscribing. It definitely goes a long way in helping the channel. So let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on Endtime Signals? What do you think about the fact that there is only one original member left in Dark Tranquillity? And what other bands from the Gothenburg sound do you enjoy? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.